All right, so now on to field hockey. Women's field hockey having a great showing out on Swan Field around the snow, getting it out of there. Coming in and taking a 3-1 victory away from SWAT, which is always a great thing. Always a great day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, SWAT looked challenging in the beginning. I mean, they came out, dropped in the first goal pretty early on, and Haverford rallied and rallied hard and really denied SWAT most of the opportunities. Towards the end of the first half and well into the second half, SWAT was denied really any legitimate goal-scoring opportunities. So it played lights out, and these girls really know kind of when to step up. And clearly with a do-or-die situation, the seniors, who just got commemorated for their senior day, tremendous class, 42 wins for them.
Most for a graduating senior class.
Right. Most for a graduating class. They knew that they needed to step up, and they did it in a big way.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, just like from the game, what we were seeing is just some sheer power and just, I mean, some great things out of some serious players, including Roxy. I mean, one of the goals that I honestly thought it was just her. Unfortunately, I guess fortunately and unfortunately, JT got the tip in, but I mean, Roxy blasted it from Lord knows how far. It was terrifying. I was scared for everyone's lives. And then it was in the back of the net. So yeah.
I mean, someone, I can say who, made a prediction that Mary Hobbs was going to have some late game heroics, but lo and behold, she actually wound up with early game heroics and tying it up.
Can't get everything. I mean, you can't get every prediction.
Got the timing wrong, but
I mean, basically
tying it up in the first half, going into the break, 1-1. It looked touch and go there, but our girls battled. They fought hard, and just went on a tear, just an absolute tear in the second half.
Yeah.
Scoring two, like you mentioned, from JT scored one, and then
Bryn Busy net in the final, putting the nail in the coffin.
Put in the back of the cage, off of an assist by JT actually. So JT having a day, goal and an assist.
Congratulations.
And I mean, I think out of the three of us, Jamie here, he got the best prediction. I mean, calling it a defensive struggle, calling it like it was. I mean, it really was. You saw some great defense. I mean, I think Christine Quake had a defensive save in the game.
She did. A spectacular defensive save. I mean, clearing it right off the line. And I think that's when the game was in the balance at 2-1. It would have tied it up 2-2, and who knows what would have happened from there. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, we're about to talk about how Sid Hyder got the Centennial Conference Defensive Player of the Week. But I think she can owe a large thanks to that to Christy Quake, who saved one of the goals.
Yeah, and I mean, just talking about Sid real quick, 7 wins. Sorry, 7 wins. What am I saying? 7 saves. 7 saves in the game. And I mean, just a little history on the team. It's we graduated 2 just fantastic seniors. Alex Waleko, Centennial Player of the Year.
Who's at the game?
Who's actually at the game? Maggie Cronin, who's all-time wins leader for a goalie, also at the game. I mean, but the thing is, our players are stepping up in a big way. I mean, Sid Hyder stepping into Maggie's shoes, just playing lights out, just phenomenal. And then, just our attacking trio, JT, Bryn, Mary Hobbs, just playing lights out. Mary has, over 100. She broke the century mark for points.
She's second in the Centennial Conference in goals and points. Only second to F&M, who is the #1 team in the country. One of their players is arguably should be a Division I All-American. So, I mean, Mary Hobbs is no slouch. And then, and then I think we should talk about Bridget Gibbons kind of takes over for Waleko in kind of that attacking midfielder role, and really puts the team on her back. We talked about her pretty extensively in the last episode, but
B. Gibbs.
Yeah, really.
One thing, it looks like the turf monster was out in full force a little bit. B. Gibbs taking a couple tumbles around the field, some making some diving defensive plays. Then some it just seemed like the turf monster decided to step out his foot, and then wanted to throw that one out there. But I mean, on the whole, like we said, just a great effort. Great, just flying around. You see her slicing and dicing, like I said last week. So just a great win for field hockey, just on the whole, all around, just great effort from everybody.
And really just hats off to our 4 fantastic seniors, Roxy, JT, Molly, Chris Gall,
and Margaret Seltzer.
Margaret Seltzer.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. So they all did excellent.
Yep, and I mean the season's not over because
we're
they're
playing
taking
again
We've got another 4-5 matchup.
Yeah,
another 4-5, taking it to WAC, I think.
Yeah, well,
We are hosting
Coming in.
WAC. That means we're the
Wednesday.
4. Kind of a big deal. On Wednesday, got WAC.
7 o'clock. We expect everyone to be out there. I mean, these girls, yeah, they put together quite a run, and they deserve to have, you know, a boisterous, loud fan base that will help them towards victory.
I mean, you know, you don't have to know the rules. Just get out there.
No.
Yeah. I mean, just the fact is, it was our first playoffs ever, my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year, we made it all the way to the Centennial Championship round. And I felt we got absolutely robbed of an at-large bid. Absolutely robbed. The fact that we put up such a fight against Ursinus, who wound up going, I think, Final Four. I think that just speaks loads about what our team was last year. And, you know, this team we're phenomenal this year. We're good. And so just support our teams, you know. And we actually beat WAC. It was a terrific, terrific game. In the 53rd minute, Margaret Seltzer, I got you now, tied it at 1-1. And then we actually won in the 64th minute.
Incredible.
By a score from Roxy. So, you know, just putting it in the back of the cage, and we took that 2-1. So we're looking for another one.
And right, you know, like I said before, like it's very hard to beat a team twice. That doesn't apply to us. That's for the other teams that play us.
Whoa, yeah.
So I mean, we got a great game. You want to get out there. You don't want to see this one.
I mean, we don't not lose 4 or 5 matchups in the Centennial Conference.
That's
tournament.
true.
It's just something we don't.
Our percentages are off the charts in the 4-5, and I think all the 6 teams, well, the 5, because 2 have already won, or for the running. But the teams that are in the tournament, we're all in the 4-5 game, aren't we?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. So should be a big day on Wednesday. We can't wait to follow kind of the results and watch the games that are hosted here, and we really hope that everyone shows up to that field hockey game at 7 on Swan Field.